This is Jammin with Kron Rex.
And don't forget to subscribe so you get the videos as they come out.
Coach Cam made this shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I give him a lot of shit because I don't think he's good. But I think not because he's not good. The dude kind of seems like a cornball.
Yeah.
I'll say he's underrated though. Mm-hmm. I mean the song. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever listened to a song of his that doesn't have a feature.
Yeah.
And return to it. But the songs that he does have features in, I like them. Like I've been listening to 100 with Drake, and the game Moolah with Kanye, Martians vs. Goblins, and that's got Tyler the Creator and kinda Lil Wayne in it. So
I mean, even like How We Do with 50.
Oh yeah. He has a couple songs with 50 on that. So I'll say he's underrated. I mean, he's never done anything that I've just fucking hated.
Yeah.
I'm just usually a little bit more interested in his features. Oh, and the one that has like Snoop Dogg and shit on it.
Yeah, LA.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some cool shit.
I think he's underrated because he has two phenomenal albums. Documentary 1, Documentary 2, great.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'm not saying like he should be on like an all-time list or anything. But if, like, I've seen people being like, oh, he's top 100 all time, I'd be like, yeah,
maybe.
he's overrated.
Yeah.
But
you think so? You think top 100 is overrated?
Yeah.
I couldn't even name 100. I mean, honestly, obviously, not on the spot, but if you gave me like 20 minutes, I still don't think I could name 100 rappers.
Without looking it up, I think I could.
Yeah.
I don't think.
How many could you name? Like, do you think?
Do I think?
Just give me an estimate.
I would like to think I could name 100. I don't know how many more than 100 I can name.
All right. I could probably name 102 then.
Yeah, I think, honestly, 103 is probably my limit.
104.
Underrated?
Yeah.
It's not overrated. Right? Like,
I think getting circumcised is underrated. Like, dude,
yeah, like,
get with the fucking times.
I don't think that this is an overrated thing. So, it's underrated.
Yeah.
That's how this works.
I don't know, man. I think it's kind of gross that people are still out there with circumcisions. Mm-hmm. Well, without circumcisions. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're not caught up with the times enough to, like, be circumcised, then, like, I feel like you should still be, like, riding a fucking horse everywhere. Like, get with the goddamn times. Nobody wants to peel back a wiener like a banana. And, I don't know. Just get with the times, dog.
This is personal experience.
No, I'm circumcised. I don't think I got circumcised all the way. I still got some skin. I really do. Like, I'm not saying it's supposed to be just like flesh and bone down there, but like I just don't think they took everything off. I think they left a little bit. I don't know if I need to go back and have it trimmed up a little bit, get a little fade. But, yeah, I don't know. They left a little bit there. I don't know if that was a designer choice or if, my parents were just like, you know what? Leave it a little long on top.
80%.
Yeah.
Circumcise it 80%.
Yeah. Like the PlayStation got 80% updated, and then I just unplugged it.
Yeah.
And then
it was like, you know what? It was enough of an update. We'll take it.
Yeah. I don't know if it was a kind of the style back in 1997 to just kind of leave a little on the top, but
I don't have that problem, and I was born in 97 as well. So I'm not thinking so.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just more hip than you are,
Maybe.
Yeah. Not everybody can be cool. I have not heard somebody say Coca-Cola in like 60 fucking years.
Well, I mean, if I just said Coke,
I would just assume you meant soft drinks.
Exactly. Like here.
But specifically Coca-Cola?
Yes. I'm going to say that's another. What do you call it? You call them soft drinks?
Yeah.
I say soda.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I say, but here, like in Kentucky, it's just Coke.
And there's some people that call them like pop Coke and shit. Like,
yeah, I don't hate pop.
It's weird.
I don't like Coke.
Like, to me, that reminds me of like a 60s diner. Like,
that's kind of fire.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back into the 60s.
Well, I mean, I don't either.
Are you kidding me? No. What? What was the question?
Overrated, underrated, Coca-Cola.
I know what the segment is. I don't know what the Coca-Cola.
Sometimes you be forgetting.
I think Coca-Cola is overrated. Me personally, I handle soft drinks like a bitch. Even as a kid, I never really drank soft drinks because the second I do, I immediately start hiccuping. I just can't handle that shit well. So I'll say it's overrated.
Yeah, I also think it's overrated.
Bad for your skin. Stop drinking soft drinks unless you're drinking alcohol. That's when I drink soft drinks.
Yeah, I think that even whenever it is like a mixer, it still sucks. Like, it's still not the best mixer.
Yeah.
So I think it's overrated.
I will say it shines in a Long Island iced tea.
Yeah.
That little splash of Coke you put on top, it shines. So
Yes.
I do appreciate it for that.
I'm thinking of like a splash of like Dr. Pepper on there or something. It just wouldn't be the same.
Does Coca-Cola
be
do
Coke.
anything for like polar bears? Because that's like their guy, right? Is like a polar bear family.
I don't think they do shit.
Yeah, I
don't know.
see starving polar bears all the time.
You just see starving polar bears all the time?
Yeah, Shepherdsville, Kentucky. Just look out your back door, you see a starving polar bear. No, I follow a bunch of like nature shit, specifically depressed polar bears, but no, I don't
I
know.
thought this is a fucking episode of Lost or something.
Save the polar bears, bro. What?
Yeah, there's like 8 polar bear in Lost.
Just one?
Yeah.
How'd he get there?
It doesn't
Did he get lost?
explain. I'm assuming he got lost, but it doesn't explain it.
I never got into that show. That show, overrated. Coca-Cola, overrated. Polar bears,
Underrated.
I won't be too upset if they go.
It should be.
Because you're on scare tag. No, you know they're like as tall as a fucking basketball goal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fucking huge.
So if they go, there's less competition for me. For seals.
I would love to have a pet polar bear.
No, I don't think you would. You just say things. Like flamingo, yes, maybe. Honestly, no. You know how much crab you'd have to fucking buy to keep up its pink appearance? You don't think these pets through, Brennan.
I don't.
That's why we almost had a yak in our backyard.
I wanted a yak in the bag.
Named Jack Black.
That's
And
right.
get him addicted to crack.
My crack addicted yak named Jack Black.
In the bag.
Honestly, the pet that I've been really wanting lately is a jaguar. I haven't told you yet because I knew you'd say no.
So I know how uptight you are. We already have one dangerous cat around our house. We don't need a goddamn jaguar.
It wouldn't be around our house; it'd be in the house. I'm all for it.
I know. I can tell.
I think it's underrated. I'm not super adventurous.
Yes.
I usually need someone to just
Same.
say like,
Get you out of the fucking house.
yeah, like, hey, let's do this. And I'm always like, I don't want to.
Yep.
Sure, we'll do it. And like, that's kind of how I try new things.
Yeah. I personally think it's underrated because the past like 6 years that I went on my family, with my family on vacation, they went to the same condo, the same beach. Oozing privilege right now. But so goddamn boring. Just mix it up.
Yeah.
Like
try new things.
Yeah. Like I have a buddy who just went to Mississippi and I was like, what the fuck is in Mississippi? And he was like, just want to try something else. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm an idiot. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know?
That's kind of
So,
cool.
yeah, try new things. Like Screwball.
Yeah. Good. That was a really good choice for us.
Not a sponsor. Yep. That's a really interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Paul, I will say, is underrated because he's gotten a negative perception on him. Well, I mean, people are straight up just calling him a bad teammate who were teammates, not like people like me and you who don't fucking know. And he's always been revered as good. He's been a part of some like decent teams, but has never really been able to do anything. Mm-hmm. So people are like, "Oh, well, he doesn't have a ring, so why are we talking about him?"
Yeah.
And I mean, the dude should legitimately go down as maybe a top 5 point guard of all time. I mean, the dude's one of the best pure point guards we have.
Yeah.
He I mean, you could say it's through circumstances this year. This is a very weird finals matchup we have.
Yeah.
But having said that, he has taken this team that would have gotten bounced out of the first round.
More than likely.
Yeah, without him, and took them to the finals.
Yeah.
I'll say without Chris Paul, I don't even know if they're making it like past the Lakers with a pretty much Anthony Davis-less Lakers and a kind of there LeBron just coming off an injury LeBron. So I don't even know if they're making it past them. So yeah, CP3 is the fucking man, and people need to start appreciating him.
I'm going to go overrated. He is a top 5 player of all time, but at the same time...
Point guard.
Yeah.
I was like,
Not,
player?
Not top 5 player. Yeah. Top 5
Overrated. He's a top 5 player of all time. Overrated.
Top 5 point guard of all time. But this is the time that he needed to be an all-star. And I get it's late in his fucking career.
It ain't over.
It's not over.
Yeah.
But
Talking like that.
He played like a fucking bum. And
by the time this comes out, it could very well be over, though. So, are you willing to make a prediction right now?
I think the Bucks got it. I think this last game was all, like, whoever won it won the series.
I think you're a punk. I think the Suns got it.
I want the Suns to win.
Yeah. I don't want Devin Booker to win.
I don't like Devin Booker. I seen a tweet that's actually why I included this onto our list. I seen a tweet that was like, everyone in the world is cheering for Chris Paul because he's always been a loser and we just want him to win. It hurts.
I mean, I kind of like the guy, too. I'm not just cheering for losers.
Yeah.
Because then, like...
You cheer for Jay Crowder.
Me?
If you're cheering for losers. I mean, he's been in 6 finals and never won one.
Really? That seems kind of crazy, because I thought that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
But I guess they're talking about that, like, of people that are at the helm of whatever team they're on. You know? Mm-hmm. Like, they're the captain of wherever they're going, and they don't win with their leadership. So, yeah. And Devin Booker even said that, like, CP3 is, like, the best leader of all time.
Yeah.
And I think there's a decent argument, especially with this. I mean, he's taking a team that's, like, half his fucking age combined.
Yeah.
And taking them to the finals. You know, against an MVP and, like, one of the best. I was going to say Robin, but Chris Middleton's not even a fucking Robin. I mean, the dude sometimes is Batman.
Yeah, and a lot of people think he's the Batman of this team.
Yeah. And I
think
that's disrespectful. I think when Giannis has a good game, they're damn near unstoppable. But sometimes Chris Middleton needs to take over. You know, it just depends. So, underrated. Already answered.
I'll go a little overrated right now.
Okay.
I think that in time, people will start to, you know, get like discredited and then he'll be underrated again. But right now, I think he's overrated.
Okay. Yeah. I don't hate that. I get why people would say that.
Yeah. Underrated.
Bro, I love breakfast.
It's so good.
It's never not good.
Yeah.
I could have a breakfast burrito at any time of the day, French toast.
Even when breakfast isn't for breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast for dinner.
It's so good.
Great. Yeah.
I understand why people said it's the most important meal. I also actually know
it's like
why.
The best.
Well, it's also to sell cereal.
Is it really?
I'm pretty sure. Like cereal pushed the agenda of like the most important thing, so that it could sell more cereal. Yeah,
that makes sense. I would do that too.
Yeah,
but
they were right.
Yeah, breakfast cooked by crackheads. Great. You know, it's amazing any time of the day, any time of danger you're in. It's great.
If I'm feeling amazing when I wake up, breakfast sounds amazing. When I feel horrid, somewhere like Waffle House sounds amazing. Like breakfast sounds amazing.
I'll add another subcategory to that. Mm-hmm. Subway breakfast is underrated. I feel like not a lot of people are talking about that. Subway breakfast is so good.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
I was like, I kind of like Subway. They introduced breakfast, and I fucking love Subway now.
Yeah. So you go to Subway, you get it on flatbread, you get a bacon, egg, and cheese, you get pepper jack, you get onions, you get spinach, and most importantly, you get Chipotle Southwest.
Yes.
That's how you make just such a good... Don't get steak.
I don't know.
That's too much. Because they put a fuck ton of egg on there.
Yeah. I go egg, steak,
I get it.
And bacon.
Yeah, I get it. It's just... The egg alone is so fucking much.
It is.
But, man, is it good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you like breakfast. You eat it like 3 times a day.
I legit have at least 2 breakfasts a day.
Yeah. I'm kind of jealous of that, honestly. Which Olympics we talking about? We talking like Summer Olympics, like Winter Olympics?
Honestly, I was thinking now, so Summer Olympics.
If it wasn't for Simone Biles, honestly, wouldn't give two fucks about what's going on in the Olympics. This basketball team that we got just lost to Australia. Who the fuck's in Australia? They just lost half their country to a fucking fire, and we lost to them?
The only good player I know from Australia is Ben Simmons, right? He's from Australia, right?
Is he playing?
He's not. But
I think they have like Joe Ingles or something, which not all-star level. He's not even an all-star in the States. But, yeah, I haven't cared. When that USA team is good, it's pretty fucking good. Like, obviously the redemption team we had with, LeBron, everybody.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this team shouldn't fail either. We should be able to get, like, kind of a USA team full of mid-tier players, and they just dog dick everybody. I don't get why we're having a problem with Australia. We got Kevin Durant.
KD and Lillard.
Yes. Yeah, we got players on there. And
I don't need to name anyone else on that team. Like, there are, like, everyone else is still good, but, like, those two
Tatum.
alone.
Isn't Tatum on there?
Yeah. Yeah, and, Bam. Bam's the starting center.
We got legitimate players. How the fuck are we losing Australia? I get it. Even the Anthony Davis Kentucky team lost to Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
So shit happens, but you're repping the States, dude.
Yeah.
Can't fucking lose to Joe Ingles and a bunch of fucking kangaroos. I couldn't think of a slur. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for trying to think of a slur. I don't know what a slur for Australians are.
I don't either.
Me either.
Yeah.
I don't know. We need to come up with a slur. That's how you start equality. Everybody gets a slur.
Over your take. I think the Olympics are underrated. I think people should take them more serious. And not just like us as like people who watch, but like LeBron didn't fucking join. Are you kidding me? I get it, but like you're supposed to be like one of the best athletes in the world, even at your older age. You better fucking join the Olympics.
He's kind of got to preserve himself, though, man. The dude ain't got much longer.
It's every 4 years.
Yeah, but the dude ain't got... This is kind of the most important year for him in a while because he's coming off an injury. I mean, he's had injuries every season for the past 3 years. Yeah. He's getting closer to leaving, so I think we kind of need to preserve him. But my political campaign, I am handpicking the fucking athletes, so...
LeBron would be on it.
Vote for me 2040. I'll give him a rest. I like the Lakers so much. I'll give him a rest.
I'd make him play like crunch time minutes only. Like he's playing like 12 minutes a game.
Yeah.
But he's playing. He's on the fucking team.
I get James Harden and I'm like, dude, you're doing cardio every fucking day. You're not even playing in the games. You're just going to run laps around the fucking arena while we play.
I'll be damned.
If you're quit it. Yeah. I'm getting everybody. But I'm giving certain people breaks because I will be biased and I'm legally allowed to be as president.
Yeah, but I just don't get I don't understand. Like, once every 4 years should be the biggest platform. And yet, players are just, especially like basketball, players just aren't fucking taking it serious.
Well, you could say a lack of patriotism is doing it too.
Yeah, it's shitty. We need more patriotism.
I get why people aren't the most patriotic right now, especially a black athlete. I get why we're not the most patriotic right now. But that shouldn't be, the coach isn't a cop, so maybe not look at it. I don't know. It's easy for me to say as a little white guy.
Yeah.
But I still think it's overrated. Do they get paid?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And the Olympics got to bring in so much cash.
Yeah.
So much cash, dude.
Yeah.
But they got to be making money. I mean, obviously the NBA players are still making money from just being NBA players. But like, I wonder what like Simone Biles' thing is. It's got to be endorsements and shit.
Yeah, she's getting crazy endorsements.
Yeah, but God, she should be getting paid for what the fuck she's doing. Also, I mean, she should be getting government checks. Like they'd be like, "Thank you, like you're fucking killing."
Another weird shout out, and I wish I knew her name, but fuck the U.S. team, the relay team for not including her.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Let me look up her name. Yeah, it's a unique name.
I did hear one theory, I guess, on why she isn't, and that's because she's suspended for the 2 months she would have been able to play or join the Olympics.
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she would have been able to be on the Olympics. So a theory that I heard is her 2-month ban stops her from doing anything, even practicing. And since it's a relay team, you have to practice. Which is cool if you want to make the excuse. You get the fuck over it and you still include her on the team.
Yes. Now, don't get me wrong. I still do believe in that, like, as an Olympic athlete, you should be held to a different standard. Mm-hmm. But what do they think inhaling smoke is going to benefit her? I don't think marijuana is necessarily bad for you. I don't think vaping, as far as we know, is bad for you. But there is not a healthy way to inhale smoke.
Yeah.
There is no physical, cardio, especially, benefit to that.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't get where they're just like, oh, she has an unfair advantage. If anything, she's setting herself back a little bit.
Yeah.
And maybe taking some fucking stress off her head. If that's the benefit you think she's getting, is that she's relieving some stress, then you're kind of a piece of shit, you know? I just can't wait for all that stuff to kind of go away. You see some places like the NFL, they just stop testing for it. They're like, well, we're not going to ask, you know? And I think that's cool. I think more places need to do that, you know? Bring back like Josh Gordon and J.R. Smith, you know?
The players we want to see.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
Love it. I love them little fucking bowling balls.
Honestly,
Goddamn.
don't know many. I don't. It's never stood out to me as like I seen someone do it and I was like, oh, I hate that.
I love it. I love just seeing unique things. So maybe if everybody did it, I wouldn't like it as much.
Yeah.
But like, I love uniqueness. It really stands out, and I'm like, I haven't genuinely seen that on a woman, and I'm like, that looks awful.
Yeah. It usually looks good.
Yeah.
Honestly, and like Rose is the one that I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Thug Rose.
I seen her with long hair and I was like, what the fuck?
I'm surprised you didn't say Amber Rose. I mean, I get it. It's probably been a little bit, but since.
But like, you see her like wear wigs and stuff, and like you see her with long hair and short hair, so like, it's kind of normal to see both.
I like the short hair.
I do too. I like it a lot better.
I do
like
too.
Rose, like, it's weird to see her with that without short hair.
Yeah.
Like, that's who she is.
And when I say short, I don't mean like they still have bangs. I'm talking like mine or shorter level. Like, I think that shit's kind of hot.
Yeah, it's for sure underrated.
Yeah. I'm complete agreement. Pyramids by Frank Ocean. I never hear somebody like I'm never in a car and I play this song and they're like, oh my God, it's so long. Why are you playing this? So I'll just say it's underrated, I guess, because I feel like that should be talked about more, but I don't know. I mean, I love the song. I think everybody I've ever talked to enjoys the song. Good story. I love a good song about strippers. So, yeah.
So the reason I brought this up is today, as of recording, is officially Pyramids Day, according to Pigeons and Planes, by Frank Ocean. If the beat switch was on a calendar year, it would be today.
That's neat.
Yeah,
I appreciate that research because I would never know that or
Pigeons
even
Planes
think
got the
about
craziest research. Shout out them.
That like the ESPN stats. Yeah,
or that Tyler the Creator always drops an album.
That one's a lot more understandable.
Around the same time as Fast and Furious.
Still crazy they picked up on that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But it's underrated. I think it's arguably the best lengthy song.
Yeah. no, lengthy.
Giannis is underrated. I hated on him for a while. This seems to happen. I hate on someone on the podcast. They start playing better, and then we do over-under, and I say they're underrated.
Yeah. But I think he's underrated too because you're talking about Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, and more than likely Finals MVP.
Yeah.
And I used to give him shit because the few games I'd watch him, I'd be like, oh, for all the hype this dude gets, he only scored 20 points. And I'm like, but he does so many other things.
Yeah.
Everybody's capable of off nights.
Yeah.
And
my biggest problem with him,
to there.
My biggest problem with him was he would be he's a 2 times MVP, and then he would turn around and have 15 points in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And 4 rebounds. He was playing like shit in the playoffs, and I'm like, if you're the MVP and you don't play good in the playoffs, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like you got to step up or you're going to start getting the playoff P jokes.
Yeah, so the fact that he's dropping 40 a night now.
Yep, he's living up to what
underrated. Like
not what he should, but like he's living up to the hype around him. Like he is doing amazing.
Yeah,
like genuinely, like a overall in NBA history, a great finals performance.
Yeah.
So
and something I really like about Giannis is I've never seen someone have more confidence when fucking up.
Yeah.
Like, he'll airball a fucking free throw and then run down and dunk on 2 people.
Yeah.
And act like nothing happened. And get the and one and airball that free throw too.
Yeah.
With all the confidence in the world. It's crazy.
I like the guy. I like his play style. It's one of the safest play styles. I mean, he's just bigger, stronger, faster, fucking lengthier than you. And there's really nothing you can do about it. It's the safest play style.
Yeah.
If you're a coach, maybe not physically safest.
Yeah.
Because he is just fucking making a beeline straight towards the rim every time, like where there's a crowd. But, I mean, when you're talking scoring, it's got to be one of the most reliable options you got, you know? I mean, he's always right there by the fucking rim.
Yeah. And he makes Chris Middleton so much better. Because then you have to load the middle.
I mean, dude, he's making that team better.
And then Chris Middleton's just there to shoot.
Yeah. I mean, look at Drew Holiday go off. He's so dominant that 7'2" Brook Lopez doesn't even play in the fucking paint anymore.
Yeah.
He's so dominant in the middle that they're like, you get your big white ass to the corner and you fucking stay there.
This is the middle of the court is for Giannis. Like, the paint is for Giannis.
Yeah,
only.
get the fuck out. Yeah. Everybody else, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Underrated.
I was going to do that, but for under, but that looks
underrated.